Namaskar, this is CVR English and today we move on to the top story, ladies and gentlemen, on this edition of the Primetime News Hour. And you know what? It hurts for me to personally share this with you, our viewers. A massive controversy has erupted in Andhra Pradesh after Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu has alleged that the previous YS Jagan Mohan Reddy led YSR Congress Party government used animal fat to prepare the Tirupati Laddu Prasadam. Echoing Naidu's charge, TDP national spokesperson Anam Venkataramana Reddy in a sensational press conference has unveiled the test reports, clearly indicating that adulterated oil containing beef fat, fish oil and also lard, that is pig fat, was being used in the ghee in Tirumala's Prasadam. He showed the test report alleging that fish oil and fat from dead animals, including dogs, were also present in the ghee. He also claimed that the laddus adulterated with beef fat were served to Lord Venkateshwara as prasadam, as bhog, viewers, and then distributed amongst the devotees, crores and crores of them. On this news hour, we are showing you these test reports. I'm going to put up these reports for you. You can see these test reports right from our cameras and it hurts, ladies and gentlemen. It really hurts to show you these reports and to talk about them. It says there are two reports, AB 023654 and AB 023655. So one after the other, and the report's issue date is 24th of July 2024. So the tests have been conducted soon after the bureaucrats running the Tirumala were transferred and the new set of bureaucrats were appointed, and this is what was done. The important part is towards the end of these reports, viewers, and I'm going to tell you what the test reports say towards the end. On both the sample reports, look at the findings here, the annexure of both the sample reports. Look at the findings in the very first row. It says clearly that the ghee used in the preparation of the Tirupati Prasadam was not pure cow ghee. There is presence of vegetable and animal fat in it. Soya bean, look at the list, comprehensive list.
I don't think it's happened
sunflower,
now.
Olive, rapeseed, linseed, wheat germ, maize germ, cotton seed and even fish oil. The second row says there is also the presence of palm kernel fat, and then it says palm oil and beef tallow. And the last row says there's the presence of lard. Look up the word lard, viewers. Look up what the word lard stands for. Lard is pig fat, ladies and gentlemen. This is saturated pig fat. Alright. Shifting focus to Tirupati, now the Chief Minister of the state of Andhra Pradesh has triggered a political storm by accusing the previous YSR Congress Party government of using animal fat in preparing the highly revered holy offering, the prasadam or the laddu, which is offered as the prasadam to the Lord itself. The Tirupati Laddu is a popular sacred sweet offered as the Sri Venkateshwar temple in Tirupati. Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu claimed that between 2019 and 2024 up until now, the YSR Congress Party regime led by Mohan Reddy allowed the use of animal fat in the preparation of this laddu offering. The YSR Congress Party led by Jagan Mohan Reddy has denied these severe allegations. A senior party leader and former chairperson of the temple board called Naidu's statements quote unquote malicious and accused the Telugu Desam party or the TDP leader of stooping to any level for political gains. During the previous regime, the iconic Laddu Prasad came under frequent scrutiny and controversy, with Naidu's Telugu Desam party often criticizing its quality. The TTD recently conducted an in-house assessment in consultation with the dairy experts and discovered that it was actually the quality of the ghee that is being used in preparing these sweets, which plays a major role in determining the taste and the flavor of the laddus. So this is not pure desi ghee, viewers. That's what Tirupati's laddu is supposed to be made of. Because of its purity and sanctity, it is served as bhog or prasadam to Lord Venkateshwara itself. That's what is served to crores of devotees also across the country, not just across the country, but across the whole world. The allegation is there is also dead meat fat, like dog fat, which is available in these samples, and there are other samples too. The YSRCP meanwhile has hit back, saying that if there is any solid evidence to these reports, the ruling party should prove it, otherwise they will file a defamation suit. But this is what the reports say, viewers. The reports are right there in black and white. The reports are dated July 24. After which, the procurement of ghee and milk was resumed with the Karnataka Milk Federation or Nandini. This was halted during the YSR Jagan Mohan Reddy's regime. Ladies and gentlemen, what hurts is that the Aastha of crores of Hindus has been hit, and it has been hit really hard. It's been taken for a righteous oil ride. This is rotten corruption. But this is also treachery. This is stabbing the faith of those who throng to Lord Venkateshwara, to the Tirumala hills with prayer, and take back the prasadam as the Lord's food itself, as the Lord's blessings, and most importantly, the prasadam is served first and foremost to the Lord himself. Those who have believed that they can play with this Hindu Aastha, what should be done with them? And if this was done purely to siphon off money, an act of corruption, what should be done with such people in power? And is it okay to trample on Hindu Aastha like this and get away with it? These are questions that resonate with not just the entire nation, ladies and gentlemen, but with the Hindus all over the world. This is not just a national sentiment anymore. An international Hindu sentiment has been deeply hurt, and the question arises, is it okay? Is it okay to play with a magnanimous Hindu sentiment in such a heinous manner? And if these reports are true, then what should be done with the people who have played with the purity of this international Hindu sentiment? Take a look at this report.
Now, I think it's a last previous government issue.
Issue on Laddu is really shocking, but I think the government had finally found out, and I think it should be investigated more.
Now Chandrababu Naidu will make sure that everything will be fine. So we heard about this Laddu issue, which was going on from last couple of days. So basically that should not happen, because Tirumala is considered as a very, very sentimental place for everyone in India. So this should not happen. I don't think it's happened now. I think it's a last previous government issue. So yeah, the government should now take care of that, and even there are some other concerns inside temple, but I don't think now Chandrababu Naidu will make sure that everything will be fine now.
Talking about the Laddu issue, the recent one, it was kind of it was upsetting for us to know something that happened in Tirumala like this. We just got our laddus. We were a little scared because the news were not very detailed. So we wish that it should be investigated more. And as a devotee, we'd love to have a good darshan, and good laddus like the favorite thing for all of us. So an issue on Laddu is really shocking, but I think the government had finally found out, and I think it should be investigated.
Following the claims regarding animal fat and fish oil in the prasadam from the Tirupati Balaji temple, the former priest of the temple has made a surprising revelation, stating that he had raised this issue many years ago, but received little attention at the time. He expressed his concerns about the sanctity of this prasadam and hoped that such controversies would not arise again in the future. The former priest's remarks highlight the ongoing concerns regarding the ingredients used in religious offerings and the importance of maintaining traditional practices in India.
जो भी देख रहा है ना सब अच्छा कर रहे हैं। टीडीपी गवर्नमेंट आने के बाद बहुत मुश्किल है। चंद्रबाबू नायडू तो जिंदाबाद है।
हम जैसे हर साल आते हैं, 4-5 साल से हम आ रहे हैं, तो जैसे पहले लड्डू लेके जा रहे थे थोड़ा सा टेस्ट में अब की बारी थोड़ा ज़्यादा बेटर लगता है। चाहे उसकी स्मेल को लेके कर लो, चाहे वो घी को लेके कर लो, अच्छा लगा। ठीक है, अब गवर्नमेंट ने बहुत अच्छा इधर इंतजाम भी कर दिया है। लड्डू का भी प्रसाद बहुत आराम से मिल रहा है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं।
Cow ghee, which is prescribed by the Agam Shastra to be used for preparation of prasadam, has been adulterated with so many impurities. This has been observed by me since several years before, and I brought it to the concern of the concerned officers and the chairman of the trust board, but they didn't care about this. It is a lonely fight for me, but now the new government took over and promised to clear all the debris. Care should be taken that such great sins will not be repeated in the temple, in the sacred temple. Om Sri Venkateshaya Namaha. Latest blasting news about Tirupati Laddu is about the adulteration that has been going on since last 5 years in the most important ingredient used in the preparation of prasadams to the God Lord Venkateshwara Swami. The cow ghee, which is prescribed by the Agam Shastra to be used for preparation of prasadams, has been adulterated with so many impurities and of cheap quality. And this has been observed by me since several years before, and I brought it to the concern of the concerned officers and the chairman of the trust board, but they didn't care about this. It is a lonely fight for me, but now the new government.
Meanwhile, the executive officer of the Tirupati Devasthanams, or the TTD, Shyamal Rao, has said that when he took over as the executive officer of the TTD, the chief minister had expressed his concern over the ghee which was being procured at that time, and the quality of the laddus which were considered to be very sacred and were offered as prasadam to Lord Venkateshwara Swami. Consequently, they sent the laddu samples to the lab for testing, and the results were found to be shocking. Shyamal Rao said, and I am quoting him here, "When I took over as the executive officer of the TTD, the chief minister did express his concern over the quality of the ghee which was being procured and the laddus which were being prepared, which were also considered to be very sacred and offered as prasadam to Lord Venkateshwar. Any deviation in the quality will cause the apavitram, which means doing something which is not sacred. He wanted me to take steps to ensure that the sanctity of this temple is restored, including getting pure cow milk ghee. We started working on that. We found that we don't have any internal lab process to test the adulteration in the ghee. There is no system, in fact, to check the quality of the ghee in the outside labs also. The rates quoted by the tenderers are unviable. They are so low that anyone can say that pure cow ghee cannot cost so less in the market. We warned all the suppliers that they would be blacklisted if the ghee supplied wouldn't pass the lab quality tests. We collected all the samples and we sent them for the lab test. It is a government-controlled lab test and the reports have come out and the results are quite shocking." Unquote. Take a look at this report.
Then the reports have come which are very shocking. All Hindus consider Sri Venkateshwara Swami temple in Tirumala as the most sacred temple. Everyone wants to visit the temple once in a lifetime, and once they come here, they want to come again and again. That is the divinity of this place and divinity of Lord Sri Venkateshwara. So Honorable CM when I took over as Executive Officer TTD, when I called on Honorable CM, he expressed concern on the quality of ghee procured and the quality of the laddu, which is considered to be very sacred, and it is offered as prasadam to Sri Lord Venkateswara Swami. And any deviation in the quality will cause, it is called doing apavitram, doing something which is not sacred. So he wanted that we should take steps to ensure that the sanctity of the temple is restored by different means, including improving the quality of ghee, getting pure cow milk ghee. So as per that, we started working on that. Then we found that there are various reasons why the quality of ghee is not up to the mark. One is that we don't have any internal lab to test adulteration in the ghee. And also there is no system of testing the quality of ghee for adulteration.
Meanwhile, up north, Uttar Pradesh Deputy Chief Minister Keshav Prasad Maurya has addressed the Tirupati Prasad controversy, stating that if such incidents occur at any pilgrimage site, that particular respective government will implement strict measures. He emphasized that similar actions would be taken in Uttar Pradesh also, asserting that if someone is responsible for the wrongdoing, legal action is necessary to ensure accountability and to uphold the sanctity of sacred places.
सब कुछ भी किया है वो गलत किया है। जो सूचना मिली है मैंने भी देखा है, मैं भी भक्त हूँ भगवान तिरुपति बालाजी का, भगवान रामलला का, और कहीं भी किसी तीर्थ स्थल में अगर इस प्रकार की शिकायत होगी तो वहाँ की सरकारें सब जो जरूरी कदम है उस पर उठाएंगी और हम लोग उत्तर प्रदेश में ध्यान रखेंगे। नहीं, जो सच्चाई मैंने देखा नहीं जो आप बता रहे हैं ये कि सरकार ने क्या कहा है, लेकिन जो भी अगर ऐसा कुछ भी किया है वो गलत किया है। जो गलत करेगा उसके खिलाफ कानून कार्य करेगा। वो तो पुलिस का काम ही है, अपराधियों को पकड़ते रहना, अपराधियों को पकड़ करके जेल भेजते रहना। वो कार्रवाई चल रही है, वो कार्रवाई करें। वो विपक्ष में है, वो आरोप सरकार पे लगाते हैं, लेकिन सरकार ही नहीं जनता जानती है कि समाजवादी पार्टी माने गुंडों, अपराधियों, माफियाओं की पार्टी।
Ladies and gentlemen, this big controversy which has erupted in Andhra Pradesh, as all of you know, after Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu accused YSRCP of using animal fat in the name of prasadam towards Lord Balaji. Now saints of Ayodhya are also expressing their anger over this news of animal fat being used in Tirupati's prasadam. The followers of Sanatan Dharma are in absolute shock after the lab report confirmed animal fat in Tirupati's prasadam. Hindu saints across the national states have slammed the previous Andhra government for their alleged involvement in this controversy. Now the priests are also suspecting the mixture of animal fats in Tirupati's laddus that were sent for Ayodhya's Pran Pratishtha as well. This is not stopping at just Tirupati. This is going all the way to Ayodhya. Notably, in January of 2024, the Tirupati Trust had prepared 1 lakh laddus for the grand Ayodhya Ram Temple Pran Pratishtha ceremony as well. Now the Hindu saints are coming down heavily after the lab reports have confirmed the presence of animal fat in the laddus, and they are demanding strictest punishment possible for the perpetrators. Take a look at this report.
मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम भगवान श्री रामलला का जब प्राण प्रतिष्ठा हुआ था तो वहां से लड्डू आया था जो तमाम ऋषि मुनियों को, साधु संतों को, धर्माचार्यों को प्रसाद के रूप में वितरण किया गया।
1 लाख से ज्यादा लड्डू अयोध्या राम मंदिर प्राण प्रतिष्ठा में भिजवाना, यह भी एक बहुत बड़ा अपराध जो मैं मानता हूं कि इसकी कोई क्षमा और कोई विधा नहीं है। ऐसे जितने भी अपराधी हैं उनको पकड़कर सूली पर लटका देना चाहिए, इसके लिए कोई क्षमा नहीं है।
अगर इस पर सख्त एक्शन नहीं हुआ तो फिर देश का 100 करोड़ हिंदू कानून को हाथ मिलेगा और इस तरह की घटना करने वालों को मौत के घाट उतारेंगे।
Ladies and gentlemen, the larger Hindu sentiment has shaken up the entire nation, so much so that even the Union Health Minister Shri JP Nadda ji has stepped in now to address this Tirupati Prasadam controversy. He has spoken to Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu seeking more information and details about this issue. Nadda has requested Naidu to share any available reports so that he can review them personally. Additionally, he plans to consult with state regulators to investigate this matter further. Nadda has assured that once he receives the reports, he will examine them and he will take necessary action according to the food safety standards. This development comes amidst Naidu's recent meetings with top government officials including Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman to discuss Andhra Pradesh's financial struggles and to seek central assistance. Union Health Minister JP Nadda has addressed this issue head-on and he has already spoken to Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu after getting information about this pertinent matter. He has asked him to share the available reports so that he could examine them himself. Nadda will also be speaking to the state regulators now and he will be investigating this matter in deeper detail and he has declared publicly that appropriate action will be taken as per the food safety standards. Take a look at this.
और जो भी हमारी नियमावली फूड सेफ्टी स्टैंडर्ड्स अथॉरिटी ऑफ इंडिया के तहत आती है उसके तहत हम इस पर कार्रवाई करेंगे, लेकिन अभी हमने रिपोर्ट मंगवाई है. आई विल एग्जामिन इट. माय FSSI इज गोइंग टू एग्जामिन. दे आर गोइंग टू गिव रिपोर्ट and then we'll take it. Suitable action will be taken accordingly. तो जैसे ही ये खबर मुझे मिली मैंने चंद्रबाबू नायडू जी से बात की, उनसे मैंने डिटेल उसकी ली है. मैंने उनको कहा है कि आप तुरंत एक जो आपके पास अवेलेबल रिपोर्ट है वो रिपोर्ट आप मुझे भेज दें.
आपने सुना होगा कि तिरुमला प्रसादम में कुछ अडल्ट्रेशन पाई गई है. सर, इसका संज्ञान लेते हुए FSSAI और स्वास्थ्य मंत्रालय की तरफ से क्या कदम लिए जा रहे हैं और क्या आगे चल के आप जो ऑडिट्स हैं इस तरीके की कोई एक्शन टेकिंग प्लान आप ले रहे हैं?
Deputy Chief Minister Pawan Kalyan has also responded to the Tirumala Srivari Laddu Prasad controversy. He firmly declared that strict action will be taken against those who are found responsible in this case. Pawan has expressed deep regret over this issue. He noted that the Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanams or the TTD board, which worked during the YCP regime, should answer many questions at this point in time. Mixing animal fat in the world-renowned Tirumal Laddu Prasadam is painful and it has trampled upon and made a mockery of all the Hindus' sentiments across the world. Pawan has said that his government is committed to taking strict action against those who will be found responsible. He also declared that the time had come to set up a Sanatan Dharma Raksha board at the national level to look into all the problems related to the temples in the country. This issue should be discussed by the policy makers, the religious leaders, the judiciary, the citizens of the country, the media and all their respective domains at the national level. Kalyan has called upon everyone to come together to join hands to ensure that Sanatan Dharma is not disrespected in any form in the future. and gentlemen, that brings me to a close of this special edition of News Hour on the Tirumala Laddu controversy. We will keep you updated minute by minute on this special report. This is Anukriti Sharma signing off. Keep watching CVR English.